From Fairfax, Mr. Plum.
Point of personal privilege, Mr. Speaker.
Gentleman may proceed.
Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen of the House, I'm pleased to advise you that the Metropolitan Washington Airports Authority had met this week and decided that it would not go forward with a mandated PLA. That's very good news for us. That'll allow the project to go forward. What they will do is to do what standard practice in these large contracts do, particularly on the federal level, and we're talking here about an almost $3 billion project, about a $2.8 billion project, is that they will allow incentives, credit and incentive in terms of the technical consideration of the contract, because it found that the PLA offers real advantages to the contractor. For one thing, Mr. Speaker, this project requires a lot of technical assistance. It requires specialized craftsmen, specialized tradespeople, and it's very difficult to recruit them. What large contractors have found is that the PLA provides a way in which that recruitment can occur, and that is in fact what the unions have provided. Secondly, also the finding that the contracts that are let with a PLA tend to be on time. Witness, for example, the Woodrow Wilson Bridge versus, for example, the Phase 1 of Dulles Rail. It is an understanding between the workers and the contractor that the project will be kept on time and on budget. And the third, and an item that we should not overlook, is the safety features that the PLA brings to the project. The Phase 1 project has an extensive training program that trains the workers, and we're happy to note that with the size of this project and a couple thousand people working on it, they've had no lost days due to injuries. That's what the advantage is of the PLA. So I think, Mr. Speaker and ladies and gentlemen of the House, the MWAA board heard the direction that that Virginia, as a right-to-work state, had in saying not to have a mandatory PLA, but to recognize that with PLAs there comes an advantage, and that's why you get some technical credits when your performance proposal is evaluated. This project is so large that there's probably only 8 contractors who are going to be requesting pre-qualification, and it's likely that they'll get down to about 5. Frankly, I would just as soon they not put the PLA terms in terms of technical credits, because what we find is that we interview these large contractors is they all use PLAs anyway. They use PLAs because they get an active workforce recruited for them, they get training, they stay on schedule, there are no strikes, there's no labor disputes that delay the project. So, Mr. Speaker, I'm pleased that we're going to be able to move forward on PLA with a reasonable, workable, cooperative arrangement with the large contractors that needed to undertake a project like this. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.